Guys, welcome back to the channel. There has been quite a little bit of controversy around Star Wars Outlaws. I know I've made a lot of content about Star Wars Outlaws here on my second channel, Erad Plays and Reacts, because I will be playing Star Wars Outlaws. You will have a full playthrough of this game on this channel from the beginning until the end. Tons of videos are going to be coming in. I'm going to live stream that, and it's going to be hopefully awesome or terrible. I guess we'll see on the state of the game, right? But it seems that Ubisoft, the publisher of the game, has been trying to bribe influencers into giving a positive spin to this game. In this video, we are going to react to a video from SWTheory. I think it's the first time I react to a SWTheory video. I love SWTheory, by the way. I think it's one of the first YouTubers that I've been following and also watching on a regular basis all these years ago, when he barely had 500,000 subscribers. Look at that. He's at well above 3 million subscribers now, and good for him. He's been working. This guy is like the most passionate Star Wars fan I've ever seen, even more than me, which says quite a bit. And so it seems like they have also reached out to him, and I believe that he probably said no, otherwise he would not be making a video like this. Let's check out what he has to say about Ubisoft reaching out to him.
TheorySabers.com.
Yeah, he makes his own lightsabers as well.
Why didn't you offer this game to Star Wars Theory and let him give an honest review? He's the biggest Star Wars YouTube channel out there. Maybe take some of his feedback.
Yeah, he is.
Give it to someone like that. If you really want to sell a game, I'm telling you. But you guys don't listen, man. You want to fly people out that you know will say.
The thing is, Star Wars Theory is just like I am blacklisted with Cloud Imperial Games for Star Citizen. Star Wars Theory is himself blacklisted from Lucasfilm. He's not gonna get anything from Lucasfilm, right? So that's why. But I would be surprised if they did.
Positive things that will say all the right things, and you think that's going to help sell your game. It's not. You know what that's going to help do?
Yes, they did reach out. There's a lot of people like messaging me privately being like, they reached out to all these other people and blah, 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 and they didn't reach out to you. And I was like, well, they actually did. And cool. I just think that I'll be able to give a much more authentic point of view of things if I just speak my mind. Usually with these things,
right? Exactly. He doesn't need. Star Wars Theory has 3 freaking million subscribers. If I had 3 million subscribers, mate, this would be my life, right? I would do this full time. I would have a team working with me. It would be so amazing if I had 3 million subscribers talking about gaming. The content would be off the roof with amazing features, lots of new activities. It would be phenomenal, guys. But one thing that would be even better is that I would also refuse these kind of sponsorships, because when you have 3 million subscribers, you simply don't need that money. That kind of sponsorship here, that's peanuts, right? Compared to what you could be making off your live streams, what you can be making on Twitch, what you can be making on YouTube as well, with just the ad revenue of your millions of daily views and millions of subscribers. So that's why bad idea actually to reach out to Star Wars Theory unless you really want to make a ton of cash. But again, as I said, he doesn't need to, and he's made his own reputation out of being as honest as possible and giving his honest thoughts. And I believe from what he said in previous Star Wars Outlaws videos he made, that he doesn't like what he has seen so far. So that was unwise, I would say, to contact him for that.
I find, I've done work like this with different companies in the past, and there's a thing you sign, there's a contract you sign.
This game, you're not
and it's like, can't say this, can't say that, blah blah blah. And
yeah, that's exactly how it was. I have made myself a few sponsored videos. I think my biggest one was Toby, but I'm also working sometimes with Who Did the Horse Studio. I've only reviewed games that I like. That's why I think that the only game that I reviewed from them was Bannerlords. I tried to do a review of Soviet Republic, but I found it too complicated for me, so that's why I didn't do it. But yeah, that's what it is, right? They say we would like you to talk about this, that, and that, and that, and if you check all these boxes, we'll give you X amount of money, and that's basically it.
And some other formalities and whatnot, and NDAs, and we will give you X, Y, and Z. And yeah, look, at the end of the day, I feel like if a game is really good, like the Jedi Fallen Order game, Jedi Survivor game,
right, you do it for free. You don't even need to be paid for
that sense, and I will give just like I did. I gave hundreds of thousands of dollars of free promotion, if not millions of dollars of free marketing for those games. Live streaming the clips, Star Wars Theory on Star Wars Theory Plus, on all my social media.
And you know what? When you are passionate about something, when you love something, because the product is good, because the product is exciting, because you love it, you use it, you want as many people to use it too, because you enjoy, like, you want the creators to make more products like that, you happily do it for free. And because you do it for free, you give even more passion, you have even less constraint. That is the best thing you can do as a company. Deliver the best product possible, and you will have influencers, you will have celebrities like Star Wars Theory doing all that work for free. You will not even have to pay. Releasing a quality product that is breathtaking, that's mind-blowing, is the best investment you can do as a business, rather than just reaching out to these people and giving them money in marketing. You are wasting your money. Instead, just blow everybody's mind, and your reputation will be done. They will be mouth of word. Players will talk about it. They will be making more videos. They will live stream, and then it's just going to blow like that organically. It's the best way to do it.
The millions and millions of views that all of those generated, that's all free marketing, and they didn't have to do a single thing for it. In fact, I was the first person that I know of that ever mentioned Jedi Fallen Order on YouTube, and you can find the video back in 2017.
Oh, wow.
I think it is, or 2018. Yeah, 2018. And I remember reaching out, like constantly following up with EA. I had a contact there because I used to do some collaborations and stuff with the Game Changer program years ago.
Oh yeah, I remember that program.
I was like, I'm so interested in this game. Like, please send me out if there's anything. I'm totally like, put me on there. I want to cover this. Anyways, they were like, yeah, for sure. And then finally it came to the point where I think it was EA Play in 2019 or something. I was like, hey, I'm in LA already at this point. I was doing something for Chalk Warfare at that time. So I was like, hey, I'm in LA. I can extend my trip. If there's some early access gameplay for Jedi Fallen Order, like, please, I would love to cover that for the channel and make tons of clips and stuff like that. You don't gotta fly me out. I'm already here. I'll pay for everything. They were like, nope, nothing going on. I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of sus, but whatever. And then 2 weeks later, all the Star Wars YouTubers had gameplay footage, early access footage. They're like, we went to EA Play and we played blah, 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 with Jedi Fallen Order. And I was like, okay, all right then. Anyways, fair enough. But look, I ended up playing the game, loved it, freaking did so many clips and live streams and videos and lore videos about it and stuff, and just did so much promotion. Look, at the end of the day, if I like a show, if I like a game, you're going to see me talk about it like crazy. You're going to see me promote it like crazy, not for any reason like they're giving me money or anything like that, but because I actually enjoy it.
He doesn't need it.
I'm propelled through my own emotions to speak about something positively. And if, the same goes if it's shit. If it's bad, like The Acolyte, in my opinion.
I hated The Acolyte too. This, right? And that's what I'm afraid of. With everything that we've had to deal with Star Wars right now, I'm seriously afraid to be getting some big sad vibes here with Star Wars Outlaws and the all, female power, female boss type of thing that we have seen. People are saying that Kay is not like that, but we've heard that before, right? So wait and see. As I say, don't judge a book by its cover, but it's not like we haven't been burned before. That's the thing with Star Wars right now.
I am emotionally charged to talk about how this is destroying something that I really love and really care about, which is Star Wars, George Lucas Star Wars. And yeah, like you're going to get that. I don't know if it's bad press or not, but you're going to get my view on that. And that's that. At the end of the day, yeah, they did reach out. We were potentially going to do something. I gave them an exorbitant amount
of course he did, right?
Of money. I was like, well, you need to give me this, and look, like there's going to be a ton of things in the...
That's because he didn't want to. He does, you know, when like it's actually a bad business decision to say no. If you don't want to do something, don't say no. Do like what he did, offer a ridiculous amount of money, and you know that's gonna, okay, with that money I can do a lot of projects. It's gonna be a chore, but at least with the amount of money that you're gonna be making a lot of exciting stuff thanks to that chore that you're gonna be doing. So that's actually a good way to approach things, right? It still shows like, hey, I'm open for business, right? Let's talk business, but you know it's not something I'm excited about. But if you give me the right price, the right amount of money, I might do. But as I said, he doesn't need to, and that's also the message that he sent. You know, I don't need to do that.
Contract that will not bind me to any sort of tailoring of what I need to or don't need to say about this game. If it's complete ass, I'm going to be totally candid about that. And so at the end of the day, nothing was signed. Nothing was done. And I'm happy about that because the game looks like absolute shit. We saw the clip, man. It looks like garbage. And hey, maybe it's going to be great when we actually play it. And that was just, you know, a bad side quest that they chose to show for the game.
No, I don't think it looks like crap. I think people are a bit nitpicking, right? There are things that don't look great. What I'm more wary about is the space element. That explosion there that a lot of people were talking about that said looked like crap. I don't know. I'm more on the edge with the whole space thing here.
Yeah, we were in talks. They did reach out surprisingly. I was like, oh, okay. I spoke to my network and that he was the middleman, and that was it. And I made him know for sure. I'm like, look, like I ain't gonna play nice, man. Like if it's, you know, a certain way, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. They know how I am anyway. So yeah. Anyways, in the end, I didn't sign anything.
Because that's not what they're looking for, right?
I didn't nothing. You know, no matter what the compensations were, it's my way or it's not. When it comes to my channel, I'll never take a certain amount of money and then sign a contract which says I can say or can't say something, man. Like, screw that, dude. I don't need that. I can understand that many people out there, and here's the thing. There's many people out there who don't have a big channel, and they need to do everything they can to start running. You know, start off running. Hit the freeway running, or whatever the saying.
Right, exactly. Now, would I talk positively if they were paying me to do so? As far as I'm concerned, unless it's really shit. As I said, I'm excited about Star Wars Outlaws. I'm going to play. There are things that I don't like, and I probably would say them as well. At least say them in a heathen way. I always try to find shortcuts, even though if they are barriers, go around them, right? But I would have conveyed my message even if they didn't want me to. In a way, right? In a way that would not have broken the contract. But yeah, I would of course I would, right? I only have 3,000 subscribers on this channel. So yeah, it would have brought additional people. But if I was as big as him, yeah, you don't need to, right?
Thing is, and I understand that they would need to take everything they can get. That would be early access to these games and this and that, because nobody in the world has early access to this stuff, and that gains them followers. And through that, they will do something else, and their following grows and grows and grows, where they can now get more things and more access to stuff and more subscribers and more money and whatever, right? So it's kind of like, when you get an Oscar, like you can now charge X amount, you can do this and that.
Yeah, right. Super important. When you are a content creator or a YouTuber, right, you need to have contacts and you need to have a certain reputation, right? Because these contacts, these people at these companies, all they're looking at, it's not just the amount of subscribers, it's also how many views you get, right? And that's also a problem I've had with my main channel sometimes is, you have 20,000 subscribers, but you only have 100,000 views a month, right? And we want to have people who have 1 million views a month. That's not something I have. So that's also why, despite sometimes getting the requirement of subscribers, but not the requirement of views on a monthly basis. So that's also something worth considering
too.
Not
given to you. And so that kind of goes in this sense. I'm not comparing it to that, but when you have a large, like Aiden Ross, for example, or PewDiePie, or like those guys get offered and millions of dollars for like one ad placement or whatever, or contract or whatever it might be. So the bigger you get, the more money you have, the more free shit you get. It's funny, but when you're starting out and you don't have anything, you don't get anything. You got to pay for everything yourself. So I can understand that a lot of people.
And that's why I want to give a big shout out to my Patreon and the people who support me on the also the YouTube membership program on the main channel, because it's thanks to these people who help me out that I am able to purchase these games, that I'm able to purchase, you know, these Star Citizen chips that I'm testing on the main channel as well. Because same, I don't get anything for free. It's thanks to the people who help me out. They make a difference helping me achieve these goals, and I'm super grateful. Thanks to the people who also support me on Twitch as well via the tips button or the subscription to. This helps so much. That is how I'm able to test those games. That's how I'm able to review them and give you guys an honest opinion. And I want to give you a big shout out for helping out too. Anyway, I think that's pretty much all there is to say here about Star Wars Theories being reached out to by Ubisoft. Not really a surprise that they are doing to do that, and a big shout out to him for not giving him, but it's not really a surprise. He doesn't need to. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys very shortly in the next one.